What's his name? Let me see. Bingo, there you are. I found you. I fucking found you. There you are. There you are. Let me see. Okay. Well, well, well. This is what I was. This is basically is what I'm looking for. So. the Kai Cenat video?
Pulls this off. There's no way.
There's something still first. He's literally gonna win the same amount of money as the grand prize.
Someone could leave with this money right now. And if you do decide to leave, you must remain silent.
Nobody's gotten out on his side. As of right now, 40.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh my goodness gracious me. There it is. There it fucking is. Right there. There's the fucking picture. That's the one I was looking for. But even then, like, all of the scenes in the Mr. like... Okay, so I wanted to add on to this, you know, this part of the video specifically, right? This is the shot that I was trying to find specifically for quite a while, right? Because it shows in his document or so, because he only showed this part, right? He only showed the corner part of this specific video. I wanted to see specifically myself about this shot itself. If you look through the entire video of the Mr. Beast age from 1 to 100 or so, there's a lot of specific scenes or so that are misplaced from some at the very end to some at the very beginning. If you go and watch the Mr. Beast video or so, there are some scenes where specifically, I think somewhere in the beginning or so, where one of the gentlemen specifically had a time expired on their tablet, but in the corner here specifically, there was a timer here specifically. So what I'm thinking specifically, right, and this is my theory, right, after researching and taking a look at it or so, there are some scenes that are matching up with this, of course, right? Because this is counting down, because you can't fake this, because it's counting down in front of people real life, right? So some of these specific scenes are basically shown in different time lengths, right? But this right here is the actual real time, the real time itself that's actually happening in real life. So these scenes are just misplaced out of order for dramatic effects and suspension, right? To give it more like, you know, just like that basically, you know? And then this here, you know, and this specifically here also is just supposed to be this is the real time frame or so. And if you just go through the video specifically itself, like you can easily tell that like a lot of it is just like, that's just how it was edited or so, because it's like supposed to be like a reality TV show, you know? That's basically how most of it is specifically, right? Right now I'm going through you know, their Reddit specifically, going through it specifically, opening up the Google document as well, reading all of this stuff. You know, so far it's been kind of like, you know, kind of a bit like just kind of a bit like you know, also this specific here, he didn't touch no lasers. Yeah, that's pretty much, I just wanted to add that specific. I'm gonna keep doing more research, and I'll be back for more information. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I can't control anything of that, so. Hmm? No, I'm not using Reddit as a thing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the timer reset indeed. Which is kind of it. Yeah, I just can't let's see. I'm trying to find. Interesting. So it shows right here specifically. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Is it possible to get this image by any chance or no? It doesn't look like it. I want this image. This is the one that I want. And I think I might try to get it from the thing itself. From the video. Let me go from the Kaisa not video real fast. So let me grab this. Let me grab this. Oop. Right? So let me grab this. So this is the one that's here, right? So let me pop out the clip studio real quick. So he's using this clip specifically. He's using this clip to prove his statement that, like, you know, okay, so it's right here. Let's grab his image. Let's line this up. And then on top of that, we'll grab the image from the video itself. this? Why does this image make no sense? I'm trying to line this image up right now. So here, I'll show you guys. So I'm trying to line up this image, right? Because this is from his video. But for some apparent reason, it just doesn't want to line up. And there's some definitely some weird morphing or so with the with that. I'm gonna line this one up right now. I'm gonna try to line it up, I should say. Definitely a lot harder to line this one up. image. This just doesn't want to line up perfectly. Like his shit is so warped or so. It's like his image is so fucking warped or so. It's so weird how his is super warped or so, and then when I layer on this one specifically, it's almost like pretty much I can literally align it perfectly. But then for some apparent reason, when I use his, right, it's just so weirdly warped or so. But even then, right? Let's even if Mr. Beast does like like I said previously, right? He just uses like different scenes and puts them in different places or so to make him more dramatic and like more suspenseful, you know? So it's just kind of like, that's just kind of like specifically just that in and on itself is fine. Like it's not even a big deal. the fuck? Um. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't use Reddit, so. Um. No, I don't zoom in. I don't have zoom. This is just standard for me, so.
Today, we're gonna be begging for a job in the Mr. Beast subreddit. today I wanted to do a video showing my process of coming up with ideas. This is sort of to show the MrBeast team how I operate, but also I think this could be a good resource for other people trying to do YouTube. Which, by the way, someone from MrBeast did DM me and I did send him the $1,000, so something should be happening pretty soon. I'm going to talk broadly about how I approach problems, systems framework, thinking from first principles, feedback and iteration, and just how these concepts apply to YouTube and coming up with ideas. For me, when I'm tasked with solving a problem, I spend more time breaking down the problem than I do actually trying to solve it. So I view the universe as a hierarchy of systems. Quarks make up atoms, which make up molecules, DNA, organelles, cells, organisms, organizations, and so on. The universe sorts itself into these higher complexity systems over time, like a self-solving puzzle. And this evolution process exists everywhere, not just in nature. Animals evolve, cars evolve, YouTube videos evolve, all according to survival of the fittest. Anyway, the same way an organism or a car is made up of smaller components, so is a YouTube video. And since there's no lexicon for the anatomy of a video, I'll just refer to all subsystems as components to keep it simple. So every video exists as a hierarchy of components that evolve to have better environmental fitness. For example, a thumbnail evolving to have better CTR or AVD. Now with content, if you try to follow any of these hierarchical threads down to their lowest fundamental truths, you'll usually end up at studies on viewer psychology, the limbic system, or human evolution, just like the innate human desires. So the environmental fitness of content seems to be how well it induces a state of satisfaction in the viewer, or content. Content is content. Now really, first principles and analogy are a spectrum, essentially just how low on the hierarchy you go to find components to assemble something new. You wouldn't build a car thinking about atoms. I don't build a YouTube video thinking about pupil arousal graphs. Also, the more components you change, the wider the variation in success is. So if a system of components is very successful, then usually a small iteration on that system will also be successful. And generally, the closer you are to an optimal system, the less components you want to change, which is why the design of a spoon hasn't changed in 100 years, or why every iPhone seems like a smaller iteration of the previous iPhone. And of course, not all components, like not all genes, are created equal. So the goal, as I see it, is to identify and collect viral components and then assemble them in new ways to create a new improved system. I do this sort of like pessimistic perfectionist juggling act of like identifying the worst component in the system, improving it, and then identifying the next worst component in the system, improving it, and so on. Also, in evaluating a component, I not only factor in virality, but also barrier to entry. For example, the slow-mo guys can use a $400,000 camera. Most YouTubers can't. MrBeast can build elaborate sets, travel anywhere, film with celebrities. These are good advantages to leverage to build successful systems that other people aren't able to replicate. There's also a third thing I consider, which is how beneficial a component is for humanity. If you only focus on...
Interesting. This is very interesting to take a look at, to be honest. This is very interesting. Holy shit. This is definitely a rabbit hole in and on itself, I'll be honest. This is definitely a rabbit hole. Definitely. Oh yeah, they definitely do use AI. Interesting.
We're currently at an abandoned hospital with over 100 different rooms and 6 different buildings surrounding it. This is $100,000 in cash, and whichever one of you I touch last keeps it. That's my knee. I had surgery on. Stay back or I'll do it. You're not gonna jump. He messed up the jump pad. I can't get down. He's at the jump pad, Jimmy. Where are you?
Chris, can you hear me?
Think there's a hole there? That's so far! Why are people jumping off of buildings? What am I supposed to... What? No, the crash pad's not there! Oh! What am I supposed to do? Jump off of a building?
Chris is stuck on the roof. He needs you.
Take the stairs.
No, like stuck.
There's stairs.
Not where he's at.
Literally looking right. Jimmy, jump in!
Jump in!
I got him! Deck! Oh.
Go, 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 go.
Help her!
He's getting tired.
Wow, you can tell, look how much research there is or so. Like literally, look how much research this one dude does. Jesus fucking Christ. God, if this is what really happens behind like the Mr. Beast scene, right? If this is what happens, like if this is like what they do or so for like coming up ideas or stuff like that for videos and stuff like that, right? Like concept stuff like this, and they want it like this in this sort of format. Man, dude, I feel like I feel like doing content or so would like this in this sort of style or so, or trying to, you know, trying to do things like this in this kind of style or so would just, man, dude, that shit would get me so tiring, to be honest. This would actually tire me the fuck out. So like this would burn me out super fast or so when it comes to an MLB pitcher tries to strike out Chandler. Chandler's dad has to answer. Will Chandler hit the ball? Question mark. Foul doesn't count. His answer is to reveal at the end. If he's right, he wins 10K. Do it for a real MLB game. Replayability. The pros versus pros. Harvard versus Mitt. What the fuck, dude? Dude, this just feels so exhausting, to be honest. So welcome back, Xiao. So you know the guy, you know, Pack God or whatever his name is, Dog God or whatever the fuck, this guy, right? Dog Pack or so. This is his Reddit account. And this is literally what they come up with ideas or so behind for like the video ideas or so for Mr. Beast. This is interesting. You must be paying a good sum of money for this, because look at this shit.
Optimizing for viewer satisfaction.
Look at this.
You end up making digital opium, essentially. I think this is incredibly important. Logically, humans are the most important species for the continuation of life on Earth, which is all life as we know it. The primary mechanism for human learning and development outside of the womb is play. During play is when humans naturally download the most information into their brain. And play has remained largely the same for the past 50 million years, essentially outdoor social, mental and physical experimentation of the self and other foreign bodies. So only in the past decade has the most important mechanism for the development of the most important species changed drastically from unstructured outdoor play to indoor screenplay. So I really can't stress enough how important I think it is to make sure that beneficial content goes viral. So in summary, humanity is very important. Play is the primary driver for humanity. YouTube is play. You literally play a video. The logo is a play button. So I've studied play a lot. Carl Gruss, an early play theorist, wrote 2 books, The Play of Animals and The Play of Man, on the evolutionary purpose of play and what types of play humans naturally enjoy. So that's what this is. A while ago, I had an interview with someone on the Beast team. They asked me to come up with variations on the would you do blank for money format. One way I would build from analogy would be to change the type of play component and come up with ideas that way. But I think ChatGPT could come up with like 1,000 of those ideas a minute. I mean, I would rather spend more time thinking and trying to build from first principles. So how do you identify success and iterate towards it? In an ideal world, you would have just one metric to optimize for. In this example, it was wind resistance. You can make small tweaks, see how they affect the metric in real time, and make adjustments until you...
What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck, dude? Like, seriously.
2 fundamental steps.
Literally, legit. What the actual fuck, man? Be honest, how much drugs were you on at the beginning of the video? Those dilated pupils are crazy. Only 3.5 grams of shrooms and some weed. So he was high. So that does prove the statement or so, specifically this guy, what this guy said, right? That this guy was high. So I could keep going on down. Dawson himself said on Reddit that he was on shrooms and weed when filming this video, which might explain some of the made up stuff. Well, I don't know about that. He said only at the beginning of the video. So Dawson was only employed for March 25th of 2024 and then let go on March 19th of 2024. He was on a 90-day trial and we ended it early to pay him out on June 25th. So we guaranteed the 90 days of pay so he can transition into a new job. I'd appreciate it if everyone would be reading this and help dispel all these fake rumors. That's interesting. Can I say this real quick? Let me see. Debunking your debunking. Good character assassination attempts. You leave out my unpaid trial. My unpaid trial period, and also my time working for Idea Guys, a company for which Mr. Beast is a client. The founder of the he replied based on this post. Okay. The founder of the Idea Guy has also had a permission from Mr. Beast to hire me. So weird you guys wouldn't tell him I was erratic. Also, weed and shrooms was an obvious joke. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's kind of weird that you said that anyway. So, you know, it's basically he said, she said. How can I believe you? It was a joke, you know? Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people. You expected people to believe this. How many people do his employees know? Who was the contestant in Train versus Pit? How about Lambo versus Shredder? How did Ava's cousin Justin get into the Chocolate Factory video or Della's vlog? CGI is clearly not a secret. Cool. So when Jimmy was accused of using too much CGI in the Train versus Pit, why did he deny it on Twitter? Is it, dude, to be honest, this here, the CGI shit, I don't give a fuck, to be honest, man. Bro, I don't really care about it, dude. Bro, you expected people to believe that Chris and Chandler were just petting an actual wild raccoon? Bro, it could be, bro, this could be, like, the raccoon could be fucking, can be domesticated, you know that, right? Like, raccoons can be domesticated. From your own source on the island, the transfer tax was $1, and the company also paid $27 in tax and fees for the property. Also, you leased it back to the owner for what? For $0. 1 plus 27 equals 28. Yeah, but that's fine. It's not a big deal though. This wink was added in post. It was compared to the wink to the contestants. Other winks in other scenes or non his TikToks, his mouth always partially opens, where that doesn't happen because in the original footage it was blink altered to match the false revenge narrative. Yeah, but it's just, bro, it's just for entertainment. If they fake it, dude, it's just for entertainment purposes at the end of the day. Which makes it a paid actor, paid and treats at least the worst. Hey Riku. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole CGI shit, I don't really care, to be honest. I'll be frankly honest with you. I generally just don't care. Like, okay, like, this post in and on itself, right? I understand, right? But the whole CGI thing, right? Like, I just frankly just don't... Does anyone care? Chat, do you guys really care about the CGI shit? Like they use so much CGI in their videos. Do you guys really care? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I generally just don't care. You know? Yeah, it's just for me. I just feel like they just use it for like to like make it more dramatic, you know, for the videos. Like I just frankly I don't know, I just frankly don't care, you know? Interesting how you didn't mention altering the timers of the contestants' dialogues in post. Yeah, because like literally this part right here, this is stupid, right? Because like he says, "Oh, it's kind of interesting how you don't mention the alternating timers and everything." Only when he is trying to build cred with kids to do the lottery is kind of suspicious. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The thing that's the most constantly that's like the biggest one is the t-shirt thing, right? The illegal giveaways or so of his t-shirt, the whole weird lottery whatever shit like that, you know. His kid or his audience. So you're telling me, so you know what, I really want to see Mr. Beast actually show his analytics and show me like his age range or so between like, okay, this is how many, you know, between 12 and 17 years old are watching the videos, you know, because you can see, you can show those analytics to people or so, and you can actually show like what age range watches your videos. I kind of want to see it. I just want to see what is Mr. Beast analytic for that specifically, right? To be honest, this right here, this specifically, right, when they said, you know, the time altered change thing, right, which was what, this video right here, right? You see here, that's 4 minutes and 3 seconds, and then 39 seconds right here. I completely, like, throughout the entire video, there's literally different scenes. There's different scenes literally played at different, like, in different time frames throughout the video itself when you go back and take a look at it, right? And this up here always shows the right timer of what's actually happening in real time compared to what's happening here, you know? There's a reason why doctors tell parents to avoid the internet for the first year or so, to avoid super brain rot. Yeah, because this specifically here, right? He's using this argument, right? That like all of the scenes, like all of these, right, are like this right here is like, this is post-edited or so. This is not the right time for this time, right? It's because this specific scene in and on itself, right? So if we go back, right? There's 58 seconds, right? So this is at the end, right? This is the end, right?
Himself, which means while they're deciding if they want to step out of their queue,
So all of these here, right?
secure this challenge's prize money for himself, which means while they're deciding
This is different. These are different scenes. They're not the same scene. They're not. It's not happening right now. These are basically different scenes.
if they want to step out of their cubes, I want to tell you guys about Top Troops. Top Troops is a free-to-play mobile game.
Please. Oh. I'm walking out.
And then you have this guy, right?
60 seconds.
So there's 60 seconds right here, right? 60 seconds right here. So this is basically at the end of this challenge, right?
There's no way he pulls this off. There's no way.
There's only still one person. He's literally gonna win the same amount of money as the.
But so this is at the end, right? He was waiting here for 4 minutes. He's been waiting out here for 4 minutes for the countdown timer.
Grand prize.
Someone could leave with this.
And you see right here in the corner, right? This is 52 seconds, right? So this is at the end, right? This is at the very end.
He's literally gonna win the same amount of money as
See 50 right here, 49 and 49, right? This is 49 seconds here,
the
right?
grand prize.
Someone could leave with this money right now. And if you do decide to leave, you must remain
So the audio that's playing right now specifically is Jimmy talking on the microphone, right?
silent.
Nobody's gotten out on his side. As of right now, 42.
So now it's at 4:02, right? It's 4:02 here, and then there's 38 seconds here, right? You know, it's complete. It's a different scene. This is like this is like, you know, this is just a different scene earlier in the challenge, while this is showing the actual in game, like what's actually really happening.
Dude's gonna walk away with $250,000.
50's hanging tight.
Like a rock. Dude's gonna.
Wait, Mr. Beast editor, you're caught, bruh. I got you. He walked out at 4 minutes, but you put 38 seconds.
Walk away with $250,000.
50's hanging tight.
Like a rock.
Casey, you sticking?
Casey's staying.
All right, bud. 3.
See, look, see? Now look at this.
Casey, you sticking?
Casey's staying.
All right, bud.
5-5, right? Now this is the scene. Now this is the scene right after, right?
3, 2. Step out now or forever hold your peace. 1. Time is up. Let's see if someone just won $250,000. Guards, drop the curtains.
Suicide mission.
If you look around, you'll see that 42 was the only one to step out. Until 2 seconds remained, and someone all the way over there stepped out at the.
Yeah, there you go. See, so like, it's not really that big of a deal, to be honest. So this specific part, are like, they just only did it for like, for dramatic and suspenseful shit. You know, there was probably some dead zones. There was probably some dead parts between the video, in between the video or so. So they had to, like, you know, make it a little bit more entertaining or so, you know. So not only were the results of the videos completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers. This we don't know for a fact, you know. So even though he's showing like a few people or so from the office coming into, you know, the challenges or so, you know, there are only a few, you know, not all of them, you know. So who knows? Maybe he did give out money to actual people. Who knows? We don't fucking know at the end of the day, right? Like, the dude knows the fucking mayor of his own freaking town, for God's sakes. Let's see. You acknowledge that the contestants were not random subscribers, but refuse to acknowledge in clear rigging, which can be seen multiple times on camera. Please watch the upper echelon video analyzing case law regarding this rigging. Also, I've now heard from people on the boys team that they were fed much later than the girls, that the production was clearly favoring the boys. Of course he knows. What mayor is not going to see the richest person in their city? Upper echelon's video also goes into alleged illegal lotteries, which he describes as seemingly completely indefensible. You conveniently forgot to address those as well. Now hide my reply because you're guilty. My guy is kicking off because of a $1 island actually cost 28 because he paid 27 in tax. Just drop the shrooms and get a job, mate. What is this? Is this your video that you did?
All right. Today I want to talk about a situation.
Oh yeah, this part, yeah. This is just part of the that's just the part. We already seen this one already. Is it not concerning that after 5 days they have only been debunking 9 claims out of the hundreds? Hello, thank you for the follow. The hundreds I've made in my video, addressing only the weakest claims, and even when they do, they still get debunked by their own sources. Drop your job and get your shrooms, mate. At least they have sources. Trust me, bro. Okay, sure. 90-day free trial subscription. No lie, this makes you look like makes you look petty and desperate. I didn't watch your video, but you had more credibility from me before you posting this response. Not gonna lie, if you actually care about some of these, get a job. Bro crashing out over $27. Twitter, you should try not to blindly ride Jimmy's Jimmy 247. Go get a job. A lot of people are fucking like, there's a lot of inconsistency that when watching live you don't notice, but you brought up a lot of the details now that can't be ignored when watching. The most damning information was the fake signature of Mr. Beast and the gambling shield to children. I would say is bad. I first doubt that this video, since this of course came from the Chris situation, but many proofs have been provided and take this seriously. Solid video. Also, I've now heard from the people from the boys team that they're fed up that was production favoriting the boys or the girls? Girls typo, but I can't edit tweets replies. Oops. You did a good job. Holy attention seekers. If you have all proof. If you have all proof, of course, be a witnesses. I'm not sure. Not why not sue Mr. Beast, his company, with all the witnesses? Prove it on court. I'm confused. You were or were not fired on the exact dates Chucky listed, because if you're gonna claim he's not rebutting all your claims, your dodge of him saying why you were fired, the fact that you worked there 1 month is laughable. No, he didn't work there for 1 month. He had a 90-day trial or so specifically. Yeah, but you were also trying to learn or so. This guy also gave out like video ideas, specifically like trying to allure kids and everything like that to watch the video and whatnot. Because of if you saw like his super in-depth video on like how to bring views and shit like that, man. This man literally talks about the fucking like aerodynamic of fucking air, dude. Like, what the fuck? I was just like, what does fucking air have to do with? Oh my god, dude. I sort of bro, man. If I had to talk like that, if I had to like think and talk like that for making YouTube videos or so, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, to be honest. I'll be straight up honest with you. I would fucking lose my mind. I'd be like, yes, the dynamic air or so of the fucking air, so definitely tells you of like how to definitely. I guess that was his job for Mr. Beast, and did a face turn. I don't know, to be honest. Like I said, I don't really like believe like these people most of the time. Remember that, like, here, watch. Listen to this part. Look at.
Rather spend more time thinking and trying to build from first principles. So how do you identify success and iterate towards it? In an ideal world, you would have just one metric to optimize for. In this example, it was wind resistance. You can make small tweaks, see how they affect the metric in real time, and make.
Bro, he talks about wind resistance. Until
you achieve an optimal system. Iteration and feedback, which are the two fundamental steps in any evolutionary loop. A system can evolve faster in two ways. One is by accelerating the iteration loop itself. For example, brine shrimp can evolve faster than blue whales because they have shorter generations and they produce more offspring. Or two, by gaining understanding into the relationship between the iteration and the feedback, which is uniquely human and insanely overpowered. So let's say you have 100 units of matter and you have to place them on this grid with the goal of reducing horizontal wind resistance as much as possible. You can imagine that by testing every single possible.
This is pitching an idea to Mr. Beast. What the fuck am I watching?
Iteration, you would eventually arrive at the optimal solution, but that would take a super long time, obviously. But you could cut down the time significantly by better understanding the problem. For example, understanding that you want to reduce surface area, or understanding that the solution will be horizontally symmetrical. And if you go further and you can steal like an artist and find a similar solution that exists as a component of another system, you can arrive at the optimal solution incredibly fast. But obviously, if you make false assumptions, it can take longer or be impossible to find the optimal solution. So the more you understand, the faster you can improve, which is obvious.
Bro, if I ever get one person pitching me ideas and they're talking to me about wind resistance, I'm about to be like, I'm about to get up and walk away and be like, please don't talk to me about this shit. Dude, this is, oh my fucking god, dude. This is like the most craziest, nerdiest shit I've ever heard in my entire life, just to pitch an idea.
But hopefully this demonstration shows just how powerful knowledge is. So what is feedback on YouTube? There are obvious metrics like click.
Yeah, knowledge is very powerful, but for the love of God, you're making a fucking YouTube video. You're not making fucking rocket science here.
Click-through rate and retention, so we can look at those. So this example, just looking at the data, which of these two thumbnails is better? It's a trick question because in this one, Jimmy has his willy out. So, this demonstrates the issue with measuring success using short-term metrics like click-through rate. Well, it looks good short-term, might be
Well, it is education, which will drive in kids watching.
terrible long-term and vice versa. So personally, this is what I consider to be ideal packaging for a YouTube video. It's not visually optimized, but you see it and you know exactly what the video is about. The only reason someone would click on this video is if they want to see a horse kick a tree, fart on dogs, then run away. You don't miss out on viewers by under-promising, but you also don't frustrate viewers by over-promising. You match expectations exactly. A lot of YouTubers and media entities in general fall into this trap of trading their long-term reputations for short-term success. You used to see it a lot with clickbait, so optimizing CTR doesn't always work, but let's look at retention. Of these charts, which is better? Well, to the algorithm, the top may look better and it may get promoted more. It has a higher average view duration, meaning a lot of viewers are sticking around until the end.
Dude, my brain is fucking like, I'm like literally like, what the fuck is this, dude? I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. This is like the most, like, come on, man. Like, bro, like the man is talking about wind resistance. It's fucking, oh my fucking, dude, I'm losing my fucking mind with this shit, to be honest. This is the most wildest shit I've ever heard in my entire life, to be honest.
And this is true, but let's add some context here. And this is where I will attempt to criticize a Mr. Beast video. Keep in mind that this is just my opinion, I could be wrong. When you hear this description, what are your expectations?
This is a $250 million private island. Literally anything you could ever want is on this private island.
You may imagine a biblically accurate heavenly oasis based on what was described, but what if I told you this was the actual island? Maybe not as cool as you expected, but it has a giant solid gold roller coaster, Ferris wheel, a city, and even a circus tent. Well, that's not the real island either. This is basically just a water park. Did it meet your expectations? I would call this watch baiting. Similar to clickbait, it's a way of using deception to exploit flaws in the YouTube algorithm. Unlike clickbait, where expectations are typically broken early in the video leading to lower retention, with watch bait, it's only clear to the viewer that they aren't getting what was advertised by the time they're already at the end of the video, where retention drop-off is much less impactful to video performance. The YouTube algorithm is trying to optimize for viewer satisfaction, but that is an extremely difficult thing to accurately measure, so it has flaws like this. You can't say, watch until the end, it's so insane, in every intro, description, and pinned comment. You become the boy who cried watch, and it has diminishing positive returns as people realize these pleas are meaningless. Now, there are arguments in favor of deceiving the viewer into a more enjoyable experience. With food, for example, this makes your mouth water, and when you get this, you're too busy focusing on the taste to really care about the discrepancy in appearance. And placebos also work. I understand the nuance. My point is just that you have to optimize for long-term success, which means you can't rely on these short-term metrics or rapid feedback loops. I want to introduce one more quick concept before I move on to my ideas. Let's look back at this video system and components. Now, this diagram is obviously
This was 5 months ago.
But one of the things I left out is the concept of unknown or uncontrolled components that affect a system, like an unscripted reaction. Naturally, as an optimizing system runs out of controlled components to improve, it seeks to control more components so it can improve them. This is how every system in the universe grows. So imagine if in the wind resistance example, you only controlled 80 units of matter and the other 20 randomized. After you optimized the components that you controlled, the only way to optimize further would be to gain control.
Okay, I'm not gonna continue anymore. It's very informative, but for the love of poop sakes, man. If I had to think this way in order for me to make a YouTube video all the damn time or so, like the quality of Mr. Beast, right? I would fucking lose my mind, to be honest. What time frame did he work for Mr. Beast again? He started in March. He started in March, and then he ended in, let me see. He ended in April 19th. So he started in March 25th and April 19th. That video, this video that he just did right now specifically, right? That we just saw right now, right? Is in February. Yes, of this year. Yes, of this year. He only worked there for 90 days because he was doing a trial. He was doing a trial basically for 90 days to see if he'll be good for the team or not, basically. So that's basically is what it was. And then apparently he found out that working with Mr. Beast or so, he's like, wow, this company is so corrupt or so. They're trying to manipulate kids, or they're trying to basically, grab, it's just all the psychological. It's just a lot of the psychological shit, And then he just wanted to make good videos or so for not brain rotting the kids or something like that. You can literally look at his post or so. Like, it's literally all in his post, specifically talking about it. So because I managed to find this guy's this one, because he has 2 Reddit accounts. This guy has 2 Reddit accounts specifically for some apparent reason. So he has that 5-head guy. This is one of his Reddit accounts right here. And then the other Reddit account is Mr. Beast Creative. So I was working a bit with them in February, trial period in March. Okay, so it says right here. This is what it says. So he was working in February, the trial period in March, and then 90-day contract from April 1st to end of June. Okay, so he was working only a little bit in February, which confirms that this video right here that he's pitching ideas, because this was 5 months ago. That means that was in February. This was in February specifically, right? The trial period in March. So he started the trial. So the trial period in March, and then 90-day contract from April 1st to the end of June. So he had a trial period. So he had a trial period in March. And then he was going to get a 90-day contract from April 1st. This guy didn't even last. He didn't even last 3 months for his fucking contract. He was only doing a trial period. Man, dude, that's crazy, to be honest. He didn't even get the contract. Well, he technically did, but he fucking, like, it only started in March 1st. And it says right here that he was let go on April 19th of 2024. This man didn't even... Man, bro, this guy only lasted like 18 days on that contract. That was it. What the fuck, dude? What the hell did you do? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm taking this guy as a grain of salt, to be honest. I'm taking this guy as a grain of salt. I'll be honest with you. Just because he was calling out this shot specifically, right? With the whole, like, oh, look, he has like fucking oh, there's like 3 minutes behind the timer, so look, 4 minutes right there, 38. This is the actual time that's happening right now while he's speaking on the microphone. While this specific shot, right, it was taken earlier. So he's been waiting out here for 5 minutes. Oh yeah, the lottery stuff and all the other stuff, like specifically like the shirt, right? The signing of the shirt and all that other shit, right? During that live stream. That's completely bad. Like, that's 100% completely bad, right? But all of this stuff, right? All of this, the fucking island, fucking dude is talking about a fucking island or so for like $1 island. No one cares, bro. Like, no one gives a fuck, okay? All right? It's not that serious, okay? Also, the CGI shit is not that crazy. Also, there's also raccoons that are literally domesticated, that there are domesticated raccoons, if you didn't know, So, yeah. God lord, dude. Hey, King. Like, the other stuff, I don't care. He sounds like a youngster generation that grew up on YouTube and got mind rotted. Yeah, it's just like, I don't really care. Like, to be honest, like, Have you played Kingdom Hearts yet? No, because like I was going through the whole entire Mr. Look, King, I need to show you something. King. I care about the raccoon. It's animal labor abuse. Okay, King, I need you to listen to this. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay, watch. I'm gonna pull this. Watch. I'm gonna pull back on this video. This is the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So this guy worked for Mr. Beast, right? He was giving creative ideas, right? See, so pitching ideas until something happens, day number 10, right? So he's pitching ideas to Mr. Beast, right? Because he's like, so if you don't know, right? This is in February, right? This video was posted in February, right? So it says right here, I was working a bit with them in February, trial periods in March, and then a 90-day contract from April 1st to the end of June. Right? Okay? So that's 3 months. That's basically 3 months that he would be in contract with Mr. Beast, right? But like the dude, right? This guy, right? This dude literally got fired, or yeah, he got fired basically on fucking April 19th of 2024. Like the bro didn't even get like not even like what 18 days into the contract and he got let go. Like he got fired. I assume he just got fired. Like, how the fuck did you, what did you do? Like, what did you do specifically for that? For you to lose the contract? So, listen to this, King. I need you to listen to this. I need you to fucking, tell me, if I had to make YouTube videos like this, I think I would lose my fucking mind. 18 days and a 90-day trial. Yep, pretty much. Listen to this.
Is play. You literally play a video. The logo is a play button. So I've studied play a lot. Carl Gruss, an early play theorist, wrote 2 books, The Play of Animals and The Play of Man, on the evolutionary purpose of play and what types of play humans naturally enjoy.
Smoking shrooms.
A while ago, I had an interview with someone on the Beast team. They asked me to come up with variations.
Probably. That's probably how he lost his job. He was probably smoking shrooms.
On the would you do blank for money format. One way I would build from analogy would be to change the type of play component and come up with ideas that way. But I think ChatGPT could come up with like 1,000 of those ideas a minute. I mean, I would rather spend more time thinking and trying to build from first principles. So how do you identify success and iterate towards it? In an ideal world, you would have just one metric to optimize for. In this example, it was wind resistance. You can make small tweaks, see how they affect the metric in real time, and make it.
He's talking about wind resistance. I wouldn't be amazed if Mr. Beast was doing shrooms too. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if the entire like board meeting they just like fucking crack a pipe or so and smoke some fucking shrooms, bro, to get some fucking video ideas. Oh my god, dude. I would not be surprised. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I would not be fucking surprised. You know, there's like they have like a big old board meeting and then just fucking bring a bag of shrooms and some weed and shit and then just started smoking it in there and then they just started making some fucking ideas or so.
Adjustments until you achieve an optimal system. Iteration and feedback, which are the 2 fundamental.
Dude, this is for an idea for this is look pitching ideas.
Today, we're gonna be begging for a job in the Mr. Beast subreddit. Today, I wanted to do a video showing my process of coming up with ideas. This is sort of to show the Mr. Beast team how I operate, but also I think this could be a good resource for other people trying to do YouTube, which by the way, someone from Mr. Beast did.
I don't know if, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I would use this video for a good resource to make YouTube videos. If I had to think like this in order for me to make YouTube videos, make thumbnails, and all this other shit, I would fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would generally lose my fucking mind.
Did DM me and I did send him the $1,000. So Something should be happening pretty soon. I'm going to talk broadly about how I approach problems, systems framework, thinking from first principles, feedback and iteration, and just how these concepts apply to YouTube.
Well, I get it. He kept trying to do stuff to get educational, but Mr. Beast thought it wouldn't generate revenue and told him to fuck off.
You've been coming up with ideas.
What? And I say this with the utmost respect. The frick are we watching?
For me, when I'm tasked with solving a problem, I spend more time breaking down the problem than I do actually trying to solve it. So I view the universe as a hierarchy of systems. Quarks make up atoms, which make up molecules, DNA, organelles, cells.
Did he make like another one pitching ideas the final day? Is there like another video, or was this the only video that he made or so specifically on this? Yeah, that's like literally the only video that he made or so. All these other posts that got removed.
Organisms, organizations, and so on. The universe sorts itself into these higher complexity systems over time, like a self-solving puzzle. And this evolution process exists everywhere, not just in nature. Animals evolve, cars evolve, YouTube videos evolve, all according to survival of the fittest. Anyway, the same way an organism or a car is made up of smaller components, so is a YouTube video. And since there's no lexicon for the anatomy of a video, I'll just refer to all subsystems as components to keep it simple. So every video exists as a hierarchy of components.
I'm not gonna lie, his editing skills is good. How about hire him to do your editing? No, thank you. I'm okay. No. He doesn't. He's not an editor. He's like a consultant or so, right? He gives ideas and stuff like that, right? That's what he does. You know, he pitches ideas for a video. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna record wherever the fuck I want to record. Whatever I feel like recording, that's basically is what I want to upload.
That evolved to have better environmental fitness. For example, a thumbnail evolving to have better CTR or AVD. Now with content, if you try to follow any of these hierarchical threads down to their lowest fundamental truths, you'll usually end up at studies on viewer psychology, the limbic system, or human evolution.
Dude, I gotta learn about psychology or so. Man, dude, fucking, oh my god, dude. I just want to upload videos, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just want to upload videos. I don't want to learn no fucking psychology, some fucking brain zapping fucking straps on my fucking head or something, you know, to learn the cognitive function of a human being or so.
Just like the innate human desires. So the environmental fitness of content seems to be how well it induces a state of satisfaction in the viewer, or content. Content is content.
And yeah. So, okay, so here's this.
Success, I do consider short-term metrics, but I prioritize viewer satisfaction and long-term reputation, which comes from being honest and trying to genuinely benefit humanity. Okay, so now let's look at a viral format and break it down. I'm sure you've seen these videos. They typically combine mental play in the form of trivia, usually, with some type of physical play.
Who the fuck looks at a video and thinks about like, yes, how's the psychology of this fucking video? How is everything done? How's this and done that? The psychological of how this of the use of the color green or so.
Where these types of play are sort of interwoven.
Bro, this man literally pops up a fucking color. Like this guy literally pops up a color sheet. Like he literally pulls up literally a color, like a color rainbow thing to show colors that show up in here.
Together, similar to like an A plot and B plot in traditional media. There's also a natural rise in tension over time. I also like the framing, how well the two people fit into the 16:9 aspect ratio.
You're right. You are correct. It is better than Ubisoft Consultant. I'll be honest with you. This guy is very fucking smart. I'll give him that, right? He's a very smart individual. But for the love of peeps sakes, if I had to think like this in order for me to make a YouTube video or something like that, I'd be, dude, I would actually generally lose my fucking mind. I would be burnt out so fast, to be honest, on making YouTube videos.
There are many components I would like to change or add. So the first frame and hook should be much more captivating. Typically with these videos, the climax isn't very rewarding, with one contestant just kind of giving up. No moment of like shock, prize, or celebration. Also, if you look at this channel, the challenges are often very similar and easy for other channels to replicate. Also, typically viral videos have some extreme element, whether it's something that's extremely impressive or advanced or satisfying or cute or funny or relatable or excessive or heartwarming. Most of
This man is talking about TikTok shorts, guys. He's talking about TikTok shorts.
viral content takes some innate human desire to the extreme. Also, I will add one component which doesn't usually improve viewer satisfaction but does improve its performance, which is replayability. This is because most short form content algorithms do incentivize higher average view duration even beyond 100%. Here, essentially, the physical challenge is this challenge from Survivor where a contestant has to hold a hand above their head to keep a bucket of water from tipping over. Except in my short, it's a clear bucket of chocolate sauce. The contestants are standing on clean white stairs, and the mental challenge is trying to guess what sculpture is being made.
What the fuck am I even staring at? Mr. B Shorts. Guess the chocolate sculpture. Idea. 2 contestants are standing on white stairs. Each is holding a weight that is tied to a clear bucket full of chocolate syrup above their head. They are trying to guess what sculpture is being made. Wrong guess. Step down, forcing hand to stay higher until the syrup pours out.
Made out of chocolate. The lower part of the frame is a video of this guy who's viral sculpting chocolate, sort of organically imitating split screen TikToks. For one of his sculptures, he melts down Feastables and makes a Mr. Beast sculpture, which also has an organic call to action to subscribe. Also, this short is so on the nose for a Feastable promo that I wouldn't even say the word Feastables. I wouldn't like overdo it and make the short seem like a commercial, and you kind of want Feastables to just be ubiquitous with chocolate. The exciting climax, obviously, is the chocolate sauce pouring out over one contestant while the other contestant celebrates. Maybe they win a prize or Feastables for life or whatever. So this next idea I had was for competitors to take turns trying to score on a basketball hoop that is just wider than the circumference of a basketball, so it's like a satisfying fit. It wasn't working with the 2-person vertical format, so I switched that component out with sort of the crowd at the top of the screen, goal at the bottom format instead. And then this next idea is similar, but instead of it primarily being a physical challenge, I wanted to primarily be a mental challenge. So it's based on the viral gold bar challenge, but the glass box is designed like this. So you have
I'm just like, oh my god, dude, this is so fucking absurd. Man, what happened to just uploading fucking videos and just having fun, man? God fucking damn, dude, like seriously. Oh my goodness gracious, man. You know what? I'm just gonna be like, you know, this is all I gotta say, you know. This man literally, that's what I still do. Yeah, I just fucking upload videos, man. It's just like whatever the fuck I want to upload, I just fucking upload it at the end of the day. You know, because this guy, right? This is the individual, right? That's, you know, that's basically that this is happening right now. That he made the Mr. Beast video or so, exposing Mr. Beast, you know. But at the same time, right? All of these other people who used to work with Mr. Beast, right? They all said the same thing too. Because if I remember correctly, Sneeko also worked for Mr. Beast, and he was also calling Mr. Beast out. And then another person also tried to call Mr. Beast out. You know, that's the only thing, right? The only thing, like, I just kind of like have an eyebrow raising, right? Specifically, right? Is the weird lottery shit, right? The whole lottery crap is definitely a little bit weird, you know. Also, no one gives a fuck about the CGIs, okay? No one cares about the fucking raccoons, all right? No one cares about the goddamn fucking island, okay? All right? It's not a big huge deal, okay? Wow, you edited the guy to do a wink or so. Wow, that's so crazy. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay. All right, that's cool, man. The altering times, we already know this for a fact. The way how Mr. Beast does his editing specifically, right, is because, you know, it's just to build dramatic effects, suspense. It's basically just like TV. It's just like reality TV shows. It's basically how it's done, you know? This is just basically saying that, like, oh, there were just a few people that were just subscribers, but who knows? Maybe, like I said, this one I'm just kind of like, you know, it could be 50-50, you know, this one's 50-50, right? You acknowledge that the contestants were not random subscribers, but refused to acknowledge that the clear rigging, which can be seen multiple times on camera. Please watch the upper echelon to analyze the case of the laws regarding of this rigging. I think for the video, right, specifically of echelon or so, is talking about the t-shirt, right? This is about the t-shirt specifically that we just watched or so from Asmongold, right? For this specific video right here. Also now I heard that people from the boys saying that they were fed much later than the girls, and the projections was clearly favoring the boys. How much of a difference was it that the boys were fed first compared to the girls? Was it like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 5, 4, 5, 10? How many hours was it difference? Not really much. Not really much proof there. And it says right here, alleged illegal lotteries. So it's not even who knows if this is, if you're throwing in the word alleged or so, that kind of has some kind of like, it could be 50-50, at the end of the day, right? Could be 50-50, right? Right. This is 50-50. This right here, you don't really tell me how many hours of the difference between, that the boys ate first compared to the girls, This one right here right here specifically is probably talking. I know that the echelon video was talking about the live stream or so from the shirts from the 40,000 shirt signature, unless there was like more or so, but that was like the main. That was like kind of like the main focal point that people were talking about specifically on that one. Let me see. The language results are scripted, but the contestants were not random. This can be 50-50 right here. This one right here, we already know about this one specifically. I wonder how the current Mr. Beast games are going. I've heard terrible shit from that. This TikTok thing, wink thing, I don't really care, to be honest, right? I personally don't care. The island that doesn't cost $1, it actually costs $28. Like I said, I don't really care. They just only did it for the video, so maybe you're probably the one who pitched the idea to him. Maybe, I don't know. Shit, man, you're talking about wind resistance over there, so it wouldn't surprise me. The raccoon, it's not really much of a big deal. There are domesticated raccoons out there. The CGI, I don't give a fuck about the CGI, to be honest. Let's see. How many people do his employees know? Who was in the contestant of the Train versus Pit? How about Lambo versus Shredder? How did Ava's cousin Justin get into the Chocolate Factory video, or Della's vlogs? Oh, I don't know, to be honest. They can probably tell you about that specifically, But yeah, that's pretty much it. Good character assassination tip. You leave out the unpaid trial period and also my time working for Idea Guys, a company for which Mr. Beast is a client. The founder of Ideas Guys also, but the funny thing about it specifically, right? This specific part, you were sort of working with Mr. Beast in February, right? So let's see. So I was working a bit with them in February, the trial period in March, and then the 90-day contract, which is in April until June. So you started doing a trial period in March. So throughout March, right, this was your trial period. And then when April 1st began, it would be your contract to work with Mr. Beast. Or work with Mr. Beast in this whole entire thing. But the dude didn't even last longer than 18 days. He got fired in 18 days afterwards. So, that's like one of the things that's kind of like, because look, see, April 19th is when he was let go. And he wasn't going to get the contract until April 1st, right? Because he was doing his trial period in March. So It's kind of like but yeah. Like he's a smart dude, but I don't know, man. For me to fucking think like that specifically, right? On making YouTube videos, I would be so exhausted, to be honest. I'll be frankly honest with you. I'd be so exhausted. But yeah, that's pretty much just basically it. I just kind of wanted to talk about this whole weird, you know, weird dog pack or so about, like I said, there's some things that are in here that he does have like valid points or so, right? Plus also the other videos specifically talking about the weird the lottery shit that they're doing or so for the shirts and all that stuff, I've seen like parts of it, but I never saw the entire live stream itself. I saw it when it came out live or so. For 40,000 subscribers or something like that. I don't remember if it was something like that, but yeah, the problem is like that specific scene. He only showed like one part of the video where what's his face signed the T-shirt or so of Mr. Beast, right? And I would like to see if there was other instances if the guy was signing, forging Mr. Beast's signature so on the shirt. I would definitely love to see more if it is. That is kind of a little bit like, you're trying to buy Mr. Beast shirt, Mr. Beast shirt, right? And you're expecting that, Mr. Beast signs it, but there's probably other instances, but Mr. Beast scrubbed it. So yeah, that's the only problem is like, I wish I would have seen it, to be honest, to see if, if there was more, because it does make him look bad specifically that the video got taken, is taken down or so on Facebook, which makes him look really, really, really bad. Yeah, no. That's definitely makes him look very, very, very bad. Like I said, there's like a lot of like, there are some things that that are questionable, right? But then there's some other things that are kind of like, That's very true. That's very true. Yeah. And even then, like Mr. Beast was like analyzing like the analytics or so for YouTube and all this other shit too as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if he understood what Dog Pack or so was talking about specifically on the that whole video on Reddit or so, giving ideas or so to Mr. Beast. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. You know what? I'll just stick to my crappy thumbnails and my crappy videos at the end of the day. I'm just gonna stick with my shitty videos and my shitty thumbnails. I'm okay, I don't care if I don't get the most views or so and the most clicks and whatnot for my videos specifically, right? I'm okay, you know what? I really don't want to talk about fucking wind resistance, okay? All right. That's definitely something I really don't care. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just something that's kind of like, okay, all right. Well, if I ever hear kids talk about Mr. Beast, it's a whistle for me to tell parents their kids is basically watching someone that wants to scam them. Yeah, but at the same time, right? Like the one person that I called out specifically in one of the videos or so, where a girl literally bought 5 T-shirts, right? But she didn't have the money to buy them, and she wanted to like get something from Mr. Beast in order to give her family Christmas gifts. I'm like, really? You decided to spend money that you didn't had on 5 Mr. Beast t-shirts so you can get something from him in order for you to get Christmas gifts for your family. Unfortunately for me, the place I work at the kids are smart. Okay, smarter than the average kids, so I probably won't have to do it. Mr. Beast is preying on idiots with his scam lottery. No, it's hope. That's what's happening. He's selling hope. That's why. Sounds like any other scummy personality. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it kind of, you know what this kind of reminds me of? You know what this really kind of reminds me of specifically, right? Remember how like there's a lot of bit of view botting or so on Twitch itself, right? It kind of gives me like basically like fake it until you make it, basically, right? It's like that mentality, Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he he faked it until he made it big, and then he started doing these you know, like the stuff like curing blindness, curing deaf people, giving homeless people homes and all this stuff and all this other shit, right? Like, it wouldn't surprise me if that's basically is what he did. You know, he kind of like faked it till he made it big, and then, you know, and then decided to do, and then he really wanted to do like the charitable shit. So I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if that's how it is or so. But hey, man, he made it work somehow. So hey, Supo. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably the most craziest drama that we've ever like listened to or so, or watched. So much shit about this, right? And you know, it's kind of funny because like we talked away from Chris Tyson talking to kids inappropriately to canceling Mr. Beast because he fakes his videos and you know, the giveaway and then the lottery shit, you know. Oh, people are still doing that. Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of amazed how we just came from like fucking Chris Tyson, you know, a dude that's into lollies or so, you know, I don't really care about lolly, or he could be a lolicon or a lolly. I don't really care. So sounds like kids. The typical Twitter thing. I don't know, dude. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably the most wildest thing that we came from Chris Tyson, and then we're now we're going to like canceling Mr. Beast, basically. So yeah, like I said, it's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Kind of like the most wildest thing in the world, but at the same time, right? Like one of the things or so specifically, right, for competition or so, for the riggings and stuff like that, right? There's probably like just like what Asmongold said, like there's probably a waiver, so that's not really like a competition. It's only for like, it's for YouTube and it's for entertainment purposes. I don't know. They probably have some kind of waiver or so specifically for them to be saved, right? And then whatever other shit specifically, I don't know. The Asmongold video was very more informative on some of these aspects, trying to basically like shoot down some of the bullet points, right? Giving Mr. Beast benefit of the doubt, you know. So that's basically what I was doing too as well. Because what's working adult is going to tweet 24/7 unless you're a kid, yeah. Whereas only works unless the stuff you're doing is illegal. I don't know, to be honest. I'm talking about the competitions, right? Like the you know, the 100 girls and 100 boys kind of type of event, right? That specific competition, you know. Yeah, it's just about it. The only thing that I care about was the t-shirt shit, right? The weird shit, and then for some reason fucking Mr. Beast was holding lotteries or so. For kids or something like that. That one was a little bit too crazy, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, this is probably not the end of the Mr. Beast cancellation shit. So I'm gonna be honest with you, we'll probably be seeing more. We're probably gonna be seeing more about this, you know. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll learn to make a Mr. Beast thumbnail, you know. Maybe I'll learn. Maybe I'll listen to his maybe I'll listen to this guy's studies or so, and make a Mr. Beast thumbnail just for the video. Probably not, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, thank you. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can tell me. Leave me a comment. You know, like and subscribe. You guys can tell me what you think about it specifically. Where we're kind of basically dissecting or so the Mr. Beast kind of thing or so. You know, trying to line up pictures to see if maybe, you know, things are the same or not, you know. I don't know, to be honest. Like I said, all I care about was just the other shit. That's about it, you know. That's it. It's just the other crap that is what I cared about the most. So some of this stuff is kind of, and plus also him looking in the camera with pupils dilated or so like that didn't really help him out very well, to be honest. I get it. It's a joke, right? But it definitely did not help your case. It kind of made you... Plus, also talking about the cookie thing, too, as well. I'm just kind of like... Really, dude? Really? Like, you had to, like, nitpick for the cookie thing? Subscribe and I'll give you a cookie? Man, dude, I ain't gonna... I guess he's trying to stretch that revenue, I guess, you know, so... Well, he has a lot of views on the fucking video at the end of the day. He's probably making bank now off of that video just because of it, so, but... Anyways, that's the end of the video. You know, peace. I think that video I'm probably gonna upload, to be honest. I'm probably gonna upload that specific video on the Mr. Beast. On the Mr. Beast thing. I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts, but my god, man, this Mr. Beast shit has been fucking wild, and to be honest. This Mr. Beast shenanigans is just crazy. It's just crazy, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is like the most wildest thing ever. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Mr. Beast lore, Kingdom Hearts lore. More like dog pack lore, to be honest. It just gets worse the more you look into it. Shit, honestly. Yeah, it really fucking does. I'll be honest with you. Private equity is taking over gaming. Aspen Gold reacts. Oh my god. Wow. Oh god lord, dude. Will Zelda Zone Zero survive? What's up with the people making Zelda Zone Zero content now? Like they're talking about like if Zelda Zone Zero is gonna survive long enough. Hello, Rue. Thank you for the follower. So, it's me, Lynn. Oh, okay. Hey, Lynn. Welcome back. It's probably fun. You think so? You think so? Since Western views don't matter. How's because MTash quit ZZZ? Oh, he quit ZZZ? Is that literally what happened? He quit ZZZ? MTash quits everything? Yeah, you know what? You're right. He does really quit everything, to be honest. He eventually comes back to it. Maybe. I don't fucking know, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, for me specifically, I just don't find Zelda Zone Zero, like, fun. I really don't. Like, I saw him first as Destiny content, and he quit that. Oh, really? He quit Destiny? Well... Then he goes on other shit too. He basically says ZZZ's not giving him the views, so it was a waste. So it was a waste of time. Oh, so he cares about the views. Yeah, I don't really take MTash as serious either. So MTash stuff just got worse, honestly. That's your own opinion, you know, at the end of the day. Like I said, I don't really watch any of... Like, I've barely even watched any of MTash's content, so... It's like watching something die slowly. It's because he doesn't feel very motivated. Like he doesn't feel very motivated on doing some of these things, because apparently he's like that type of gamer, so that wants to, like, make content or so, but then, like, you know... the problem is the time-gated stuff in gacha games, you know? But I'm like, that's part of the gacha scene, you know? It's the whole time-gated stuff, you know? Do I think ZZZ is a failure? No, I think it's more of a letdown, in my personal opinion. ZZZ was more of a letdown. You know, because people were, like, hyping this fucking game up and saying, oh, this is so fucking good, blah, 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 you know, but... It's not really that great, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, it's not really that great, personally, so... Like, if you like it, that's fine, you know? Yeah, it's just decent, that's it. I think it's one of the more weaker Polyoverse games, right? When it comes to certain aspects of it, it excels. It definitely excels in certain parts of the game, but it does fall flat in the other ones, like really hard. So that's why. CCC feels my fighting game itch. Oh my fucking. Oh my god. I swear to god. Oh god, I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts, but fucking A, dude, I swear, man. Doing research or so specifically on this video, like making sure like debunking some stuff, taking a look at everything, retaking notes again, doing the theory again, doing the photo for this shit over here, right? The picture for this shit right here. This shit right here, specifically matching up the photos and everything like that, you know? So just letting you know, the picture still doesn't match up, okay? So yeah. You know what? Let's go take a look at the Rev video. Apparently some VTuber got their mask off or so for you know, after the whole Mr. fucking investigation for Mr. Beast and, you know, and whatever the fucking dog pack or whatever the fuck it's called. I kind of want to see what this is all about. Let me see. Let's take a look, shall we? We'll probably play it tomorrow, you know. So as much as I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts today, you know, the whole Mr. Beast thing and doing the research for it was definitely something I wanted to do. So that kind of like piqued my interest.
What's up, guys? We're here. So today we're going to cover some big VTuber and art related drama. But first, it is the end of the month, and that means my advanced GG code is now boosted until August 4th.
Jesus.
Use code REV30 to get 30% off your advanced GG order. Consider using it on my official flavor jar, Rocket Pop flavor, that has recently returned, to save a good chunk of money on that. All the information for this will be in the pinned comment.
What is it? What isn't there like, okay, so there's G Fuel, advanced GG, and gamer subs. Unless gamer subs and advanced GG are the same thing, but there's like what, three kinds of fucking freaking whatchamacallit? Unless advanced GGG is the same as gamer subs.
Comment. So we're going to talk about Kevin today. Kevin is an artist who is a lightning rod for forced controversy and
bro, why does everyone keep coming after Kevin, bro? I don't care for that stuff. I have one G Fuel. I have one G Fuel thing because I bought it a long time ago. Bro, like why? I swear, every time Kevin gets brought up in the conversation or so, like there's just a bunch of random people just trying to attack Kevin, and it's just kind of like, bro, man, Kevin ain't doing shit, man. Kevin don't do nothing. Like, come on, man. When is the code G Fuel coming out? No. You need a waifu cup. We need to get the waifu cup. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need Tsunako. We need Tsunako waifu cup.
and virtue signaling from Twitter users. He is someone we have talked about multiple times on this channel. We're going to do it once again today. So Kevin is an artist who makes VTuber assets and also rigs.
Both
VTuber
are
models,
good. Yeah,
for
both
some
are
people
good.
who are very popular, like Mint Maid, Mataracon, and even Iron Mouse. And recently, Kevin made this post, which would spark a ton of.
Do you like Chubby Fit Mitsuri? What? That's it? Is that literally it? Is this what people are upset about? Oh my god, dude. Yes. I take the whole stock for Ghost Tentacle Juice. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, to the Kevin, or yes, Yoko. Twitter is full of kids. Yeah, Twitter is full of kids.
Drama. So it's captioned.
She's not even that chubby either. Like, come on, man. Like, she's sort of chubby, but she's not that fucking chubby. Come on, man. I don't even. Isn't Mitsuri like also a little. Wait, hold on. I've never watched Demon Slayer. Okay, I've like I said, I don't have time. I don't have time to watch anime. To be honest, I'm so fucking busy half the entire time. What does she look like? Oh, she's the big knocker girl. Yeah, she looks kind of chubby. For God's sake, she's wearing a belt. You know, for God's sake, she looks kind of chubby. I ain't gonna lie, to be honest. It wouldn't surprise me if she is a little bit chubby. I wouldn't be surprised if she is. Okay, to be frankly honest. Yeah, for Asian standards, yeah.
You like chubby fit Mitsuri, and you can see his character right here, obviously inspired from Demon Slayer, but there'd be a lot of controversy surrounding this use of the phrase chubby fit and what that means. And Kevin would clarify, saying this is what he really meant by the use of that phrase. Basically, it's a skinny girl who has a little bit of a tummy or thicker thighs.
Let me see, hold on. Guys, he's not saying she's chubby. He's saying she's chubby fit. Chubby fit is very common in skinny girls who have a little bit of tummy and thick thighs. Best description, thank you.
Use of that phrase, basically it's a skinny girl who has a little bit of a tummy or thicker thighs. However, you can see that there's nearly 4,000 quotes, most of them negative, on this post. What is going on here? Well, this isn't just about criticism of that use of the phrase chubby fit. This goes way beyond into dogpiling and virtue signaling about this post and the artist who made it. And here's a good example of how disingenuous and hypocritical a lot of this outrage is. You have this VTuber saying,
I probably got blocked for politely asking him to not to advertise sexual VTuber assets using an underage character to model for it. You know, so people didn't accidentally promote like something underage characters. Bro, man, it ain't that serious, bro. Bro, if you don't like what he's posting or so, just block it, bro. Block it and move on, man. It makes you look like you're a kid, though. I ain't gonna lie, to be honest. Always the dudes named Kevin get crucified for no reason. Look, the issue is saying underage characters. Bro, man, it's a fictional fucking character from an anime. It's literally from a cartoon, for the love of God. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I probably got blocked for politely asking him not to advertise sexual VTuber assets.
Yeah, that's the issue. It shouldn't be a problem. Exactly, it's not a problem. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dude, to be honest. These people who think they're anime fans, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're the most casual anime fans I've ever seen in my entire life. If I ask somebody what's their favorite anime, and I hear them say One Piece, fucking Dragon Ball Z is their favorite anime, or whatever other shit, like they say only like the big major, or Demon Slayer, or Attack on Titan, you know, or anything like that, right? I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, so you're just a casual anime enjoyer. You're not an actual anime enjoyer. You're just a casual anime enjoyer. That's the difference. Let's use a 300-year-old lolly vampire. It's fine, right? Konosuba is the correct answer to the question. You know what I'm gonna throw? You know what I'm gonna throw? Another. You know that anime? Yeah, I know that anime. 11 Eyes? Oh yeah, I fucking know that anime. What is it? My Romantic Comedy, or Snafu, or whatever it's called specifically, you know? Yeah.
Using an underage character to model for it, you know, so people don't accidentally promote / like sexualizing underage characters. And of course, Curry Renji here with the great screenshots. Your likes may be private, but screenshots are forever.
Hold on. Coming from the guy who draws various animal dicks for a living, likes may not be visible anymore, but memories doesn't fail me, fucker.
Renji here with the great screenshots. Your likes may be private, but screenshots are forever. And as he points out on this VTuber's other account, they do furry art, and they also have underage characters being sexualized in the likes of that account too, making them a giant hypocrite. But here is the top replies to Kevin's post. You can see this is not curated. This is just the top group here. All of them having thousands of likes and all attacking the same.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my. You know what the worst thing about this, chat, you know what the worst thing about this picture right here, right now? I know one person on this list, chat. I know one person on this list. I know one VTuber on this godforsaken list, and I was not expecting that person to be on this list, to be honest. God fucking, oh my god, dude. It's just... Girl, it's not that serious, okay? It's honestly just not that serious. All right, let's read these real quick. I wouldn't consider her chubby, to be honest. Fit would fit more. That's why it's called fit chubby fit. This body is not chubby. It is a normal and healthy body. Labeling it as such a perpetuated harmful stereotype and unrealistic beauty standards. Posts like this is the reason so many people have body issues. I think it needs more chub. This still so skinny. People on Twitter calling this chubby is the reason why I have body image issues as a size of an S and an XS. Well, that's your problem. You're on Twitter because of that. I wouldn't consider this chubby. It's a great design, but would need more to be considered chubby. No chubby isn't there, so are we just gonna like forget that like chubby fit is like a thing? Are we just gonna forget that this is a thing here? Chubby fit is a very common in skinny girls who have a little bit of tummy and thick thighs. Are we just like gonna like forget about this or something? Like, you can't be serious, right?
Top group here, all of them having thousands of likes and all attacking the same thing. They're all saying this.
Oh yeah, just letting you know which VTuber that I know on this list. It's number 2. That's the one. So I have issues because of strangers on the internet. That's normal. Don't you people have actual bad people to cancel?
This character is not chubby. And one thing you...
Just letting you know, the VTuber that I'm talking about, it's number 2. It's number 2, so... yeah.
Can say is right off the bat, they're arguing over a phrase he didn't use. He used the phrase chubby fit, but every single person here has removed fit from that equation, and now they're arguing about what is actually chubby. And you can see some people have a very subjective view of what makes a character chubby. Some people in the quotes are trying to...
What the fuck? You consider that as chubby? I don't know if I consider that as chubby in my personal opinion. That is like a few steps away from morbid obese. What the fuck are you talking about? That is not even chubby. That is not chubby. That is definitely 100% not chubby. That is not chubby. I came back at the wrong time
to claim this is chubby. But if you look at this comment right here.
Oh my god, dude. No way. No way.
Here, I want to single this.
Just letting you know. Just letting you know, guys. I know this. I don't know this VTuber personally, but I have interacted with this VTuber a few times. Well, quotation marks VTuber a few times. Now they're a fleshy tuber now, so it's very interesting in my personal opinion.
This went out for a second. They say this body's not chubby. It is a normal and healthy body. Labeling it as such perpetuates harmful stereotypes and unrealistic beauty standards. Posts like this are the reason so many people have body issues. Now, I get what they're trying to say here, and I mean this with like no flame. I'm not trying to flame this person, but the second you start comparing your real life body to an anime character, you lost. Like, you're gonna be disappointed. They're not realistic. Of course, they're hyper fit or made in a certain way because
well, of course, no fucking duh. Of course they are.
They're drawings. You can make them as perfect as you want. So this is a bad standard to work with. But while some users had some, reasonable attempts at an argument here, like they're not trying to be super disrespectful, if you go to the quotes, you see crazy stuff. You see dozens of posts like this. This user saying, "I think we should kill all men at this point."
This girl has a K-pop. This girl literally has a K-pop profile picture. No one really cares about you. You're just a loser, okay? On the internet, okay? All right? You're part of the K-pop. You're part of the K-pop stan, okay? You're an actual freaking loser, to be honest.
Dozens of posts like this. This user saying, "I think we should kill all men at this point."
This person literally has an ugly profile picture of a cartoon character. All right? Let's be honest here, okay? All right? Who actually is winning in this conversation?
This person saying, "Game end yourself." This person saying, "I'm..."
Yeah, okay, yeah, they have a K-pop profile. We all know for a fact that people who have a K-pop profile, we don't take them that serious, to be honest.
"Going to take my life in front of you." This person saying, "chubby" in quotes, "just tell me to game end myself." This person saying, "This is why women keep getting diagnosed with eating disorders."
Ay, ay, ay.
So you look at these quotes and there's dozens like that and you're like, wait a second. This isn't just about criticism of the term chubby fit and how it was applied to that character. There's something going on here that's way beyond this. And this whole thing, the amount of reaction that Kevin has gotten for this post, is the result of dogpiling. People want to dogpile on him because it is the flavor of the month. Going after Kevin is something that people see as popular and safe, and they do it for clout and attention. So it's very obvious.
We need to make it. We need to make it a press tier list. Men at S rank, then white males at SSS rank oppressed.
It's reflected in a lot of the responses like this. So this user captured a screenshot of a tweet that's now deleted from.
Let me see. I find this comment insulting to all riggers. Whether they like Kevin or not, Kevin has done a numerous amount of rigs. He isn't just Iron Mouse's rigger. Not only is this a backhand insult towards Mouse, it's also an insult to every single VTuber who's got a Kevin rig. I am begging the VTuber community to stop using him for rigging just because of Iron Mouse. I blocked him so long ago for the whistle, and now this shit comes up. Really? Goddamn, dude. That's crazy. Quick, someone check how many bookmarks that Kevin Post got. Jesus Christ.
From another VTuber where they say, "I am begging the VTuber community to stop using him, Kevin, for rigging."
Yeah, I wouldn't mind also getting like a rig or so from or at least a model done from Kevin, you know. I have no problem at all. It's just the one thing. It's just like I want my first one to be, you know, I want my first one to be from SS1, you know. So
just because of Iron Mouse, I blocked him so long ago for the whistle, and now this stuff comes up, and we're gonna hear a lot of conversation about this whistle asset.
It's just the problem is like his rates are fucking expensive, so that's one of the other reasons why I wouldn't personally go to him. I feel like going to these kind of like bigger like artists and riggers or so, right? VTuber riggers and then VTuber artists, right? I feel like those are more luxury. Those are more like luxury status for VTuber models overall, you know?
In just a second here. So here's another VTuber saying this. The chubby model drama with Kevin is pretty obvious he's trying to distract with his new Mitsuri model, so everyone forgets about his previous lolicon models / assets he's done in the past. Like, remember the R-word whistle assets? Why make that in the first place? And then this user says his work is abhorrent. People need to be shamed for stuff like this. So they're referring to an asset that Kevin made a few months ago, this sus buzzer asset. So what's this all about? Well, this came from the music video Lolly God Requiem by Shigure Ui, a very popular and well-liked VTuber. This video...
Damn, dude, 105 million views? Holy shit, man! God damn! She definitely made bank off of that fucking video. I ain't gonna lie, to be honest. She definitely made bank off of that fucking video.
That the asset is inspired by has over 100 million views on YouTube. But people are not calling out Shigure Ui, who made this video, and this buzzer that inspired the asset, because that would get them backlash. Instead, they attack Kevin for his asset that's inspired by this video because it is safe. They think they can say whatever they want about Kevin because...
Imagine making an inside joke music video and it popping off. I know.
They want to join in on the dog pile. And
tell
it's
me
very
about
obvious.
it. It's literally about it's literally about the lolly stuff, you know.
Their standards are very skewed. They will not call out Shigure Ui, the video that has over 100 million views, but they will very happily call out Kevin.
That's crazy.
Now, continuing on in that conversation...
It's also, these people are pretty stupid too at the same time.
This person says,
yeah, hope he gets stopped. Hope he stops getting work from V Shoujo at this point. This is disgusting. It would be so embarrassing for Iron Mouse to get any other assets or models from him when they have such better choices in artists and riggers.
yeah, hope he stops getting work from V Shoujo at this point. This is disgusting. And then the VTuber response saying, it would be so embarrassing for @Iron Mouse tagging her to get any other assets or models from him when they have such better choices in artists and riggers. So here is the issue here. It's not just about fair criticism of the term chubby fit, like I said. Now they're trying to literally hurt his bottom dollar. They're trying to hurt him financially by
they're trying to ruin his image, basically, is what they're trying to do. Basically trying to lose his sponsorships, his clients, all this other shit, you know. They're basically trying to ruin him financially. So yeah, they're bringing in Iron Mouse in here. You think Iron Mouse is gonna give a fucking rat ass, to be honest? No, Iron Mouse ain't gonna give no fucking rat ass, okay? All right, let's be honest here, okay?
Shaming people like Iron Mouse,
he's not gonna
so
care.
They won't work with him anymore. That is insane. Now
so they can't beat a lolly and aim their sights at Kevin. Lollies are too strong. Yeah, lollies are too strong apparently. So they went after Kevin instead, you know.
I don't know Iron Mouse, but from the way she has publicly carried herself over the years, I think she would be very, very offended by what you're trying to do here. You are trying to shame her into basically bending to your will because you have an issue with some of the assets, the fictional assets that Kevin has made. And again, you are within your right to not like those things and to be disgusted by whatever it is, whether it's like the fact that he uses the Marin Kitagawa model for some of his assets or the assets themselves. It's fine not to like those things, but just block and move on. But instead of blocking and moving on, you try to attack, shame, and financially hurt him, which is ridiculous. It goes too far. But this whole thing of blocking and moving on, even the people who are either being blocked by Kevin or blocking Kevin themselves are still adding to the dog pile. So this artist right here says, since this is trending, I guess I should share my experience. We were mutuals and he blocked me just for commenting on his post where it was revealed that he literally uses rigging templates. Please support riggers who actually rig from scratch.
What's wrong with using a rigging template? What the fuck is wrong with using a breaking template? Like what is actually wrong with that? Do I see anything wrong with it? I personally don't see anything wrong with it if Kevin actually uses it or not. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I just really don't care, you know? Look, I always say work smarter, not harder. Yeah, exactly. You always gotta work smarter.
So this is a very odd thing. I've seen a lot of artists comment on this, and they say using templates like this is very common. In fact, it's working smarter, not harder. Like, this is...
Oh my god, he fucking said it. He fucking said it. He fucking said the thing in the video. Oh my god, dude. Why can't people say it's weird to leave it at that? People always want people at the center of the convo. Yeah, you know. What you gonna do, you know? That's just human nature. You do construction, but you use a blueprint? How dare you? Oh shit. What? You're using magazines for your concept design for your clothes, for your drawings or so? How dare you? You should make it from scratch. Why don't you know how to draw from your imagination? Fucking it, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
This is not something that should be used to shame or criticize Kevin. It's a very unfair thing to do, and it's disingenuous. They're only doing this and trying to demonize it because it's Kevin, and they're trying to attack this guy for attention on Twitter. Here's another one where this person said, I kept seeing people blocked by him, so I jokingly checked to see if I was, and I guess I am. I haven't said anything about this creator like once from what I can remember, maybe a comment from legit months ago, but nothing recent. He has to be looking up his own name and blocking everyone he sees. Not gonna lie, that's childish and cringe as hell. Not everyone's gonna like you, but he's free to block whoever he wants. I'm not upset, since I never followed him. I just find it funny. Yeah, he's free to block whoever he wants, and I'm not upset, but I'm gonna make a whole paragraph and a tweet about him blocking me. So...
It sounds like this person really does care, to be honest. You're using already existing shapes instead of pulling a new one out of your ass, prepared to be canceled.
People have freedom of association. They can block whoever they want on social media. If they don't want to talk to you, they don't have to talk to you, or they don't want to engage with your content.
Oh shit, should I check chat? Should I check if I'm blocked, chat? Let's go check if I'm blocked. Let's go find out real quick. Hold on. Let's find out. I don't think I am, because I don't fucking bother going on Twitter, so I don't bother going on Twitter, so let's say KV. Oh, there he is, chat. There he is. No, we are. Damn, look at this dude. Literally, people were so upset at this. This is wild, and to be honest, I'll be honest with you, this is just crazy. Go 100% blacked? What are you talking about? Now accusing me of my template isn't real. Which side are you on? I built and rigged this skeleton from the ground up and developed it into a functional template over months. I removed it from the Patreon so people like you can't get you can't get it to touch it and abuse it. Sure would be weird if the template of the skeleton was just a 9 months old Patreon asset of yours and you deleted the tweeting promoting it, huh? What? See, sometimes these people, like these specific people, just ruin shit for everyone else, to be honest. I'll be very honest with you. Like, it's just so dumb, honestly. Like, these other people just literally ruin, like, fun stuff that what he creates, you know? I swear, to be honest. I should probably follow him, to be honest. Yeah, you know what, fuck it. You know what, fuck it, I'll follow him, to be honest.
Content or have you engage with their content, they're free to block you. That is freedom of association. But it's very odd that you're saying it's childish and cringe to block you while making a whole post talking about it. That is childish and cringe. But people would in the comments say, Kevin is nice, so I don't know. And the VTuber responds saying, I don't think he is. He makes inappropriate assets and demonstrates them on an underage character. He practically scams his clients with his rigs, and I've seen him respond to criticism very negatively most of the time. So there's a lot to unpack in a very short statement. So number one, we know what the issue is, okay? It's not about any sort of criticism. It's about the fact that you don't like some of the fictional content he uses with his assets. And on top of that, you make a claim that he is scamming his clients with a practice that is very fair. And on top of that, you say he doesn't respond to criticism well. Well, you know what? If you were in his shoes, I think you wouldn't respond the best all the time too, because he has literally thousands of people trying to demonize and attack him for clout on Twitter. I doubt you would handle it very well too. But this user would respond saying, honestly, he's been nothing but nice. Claiming he's a scammer, you have any evidence to back that up? Because I'd honestly like to see it. Where they write a whole bunch of word salad and at no point gives any evidence that he's a scammer, basically just saying they have a hunch that he is because they don't like him.
This is why you should never engage with Twitter/X. Only engage with X/Twitter for business reasons. I only engaged because they were coming after my culture. That's the only reason why. So I was defending my culture because whatever fucking shit they were doing on Twitter with my fucking culture is a bunch of fucking shenanigans, and I called them out specifically for it. So they literally think us freaking Hispanics are black. So yeah. And I'm like, bro, that's just racist, to be honest.
Moving on, another person would try this tactic, saying since he's finally catching heat, I'll just drop this here. And it's the fact that Kevin is following this End Wokeness account. So they're literally follow policing him now. That's how low it is. Like, that is the lamest thing I've ever seen. A follow doesn't equal an endorsement, by the way, and it's a very, very cringe.
You want to know something? So one of the comments or so, someone commented specifically because I think Senna retweeted, requoted, or whatever the fuck you want to call it or so for Twitter or so. One person commented in Senna's like retweet or requote or whatever the fuck you want to call it of my tweet of saying, like, you know, I mean, like, we all aren't one shade of color, you know, we all come from different colors or so, right? The one person literally checked on my profile picture, right? They clicked on my profile picture for my post, and then they looked at all of my like replies and stuff like that I tweeted out and stuff like that, right? Literally the person says, I don't know, this person's kind of weird. This person's like demanding to be a VA actress because she can do it better. I was just like, I never fucking said that I was like, you know, that I could do it better, you know, or anything like that. I was like, no fucking shot, dude. You can't be serious with me. I swear that specific person was so dumb in my personal opinion. I was like, no way that this person actually said that. Granted, of course, I never replied to it because, you know, they're stupid or so. If you actually, because like there was, you know what's funny too as well? There's literally one Spanish person who literally commented to me and was saying like I didn't even reply to that person, to be honest. I was just like, this person's stupid, to be honest. I'm not gonna even bother talking to this person. They literally were like commenting or saying, it's like, no, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. It's in Spanish, right? They said it in Spanish. They're like, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. We all come with different shades of colors and blah 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 blah. We're all and then they said, we're all not white, you stupid bitch, or not stupid bitch, but like basically like just stupid or so in general, right? And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you actually are stupid, aren't you? Like, actually, legit, you were actually fucking dumb. I told him in Spanish what the whole problem, what the whole thing was about, right? And then like I read like a few couple sentences or so of his reply, and he made like two or three paragraphs or something like that, right? And I was gonna be like, you know, I ain't fucking reading this, to be honest. You're just being stupid at this point. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna reply to you. I'm just gonna move on, and then that's it. So then it really be in the trenches in the Twitter. I don't know how he does it. Keeping sane. Hey, Pookie. So they just repeated the same thing but reversed the end. Yeah. Basically saying it's like, oh, we're not all white. You know, we all don't have white skin tone. I literally said to a comment or so specifically and told them, oh, is it whitewashing that my cousin, who is Hispanic, it has white skin tone? Are you gonna say that she is being whitewashed? That was literally the whole argument that I was throwing against this one person who thinks that we all have the same fucking skin tone, you know? And my cousin, who is not tanned, she's not tanned whatsoever. She's not brown. She's not black. She's not dark skinned. She is pale as a fucking like a goddamn fucking milk, you know? And I'm like, are you gonna consider her as being whitewashed? Huh? Answer that shit to me. Are you considered her as being whitewashed or so? And I'm just like, and the person never replied. The person never replied to me, right? The person never argued against it, right? And I kept bringing up that same question because they were trying to dodge the question every single time. And I kept bringing up that same question every single time. Oh, so you think my cousin is whitewashed because she does not have brown skin? Or she doesn't have dark skin. She's not black. But she's Hispanic though. And I was just like, the person never really responded or answered my question or so when I told them that. So that's all I gotta say. You know, they were pretty stupid in my personal opinion.
Fringe thing to do. Like, follow policing, that's super lame. And it's a very weird standard. It's basically saying, like, you vouch for everything that account says if you fall for them. It's a really weird standard to work with. But on top of that, we would see some people respond, and I think an actually productive way. So a lot of people are talking about the definition of chubby, right? And what characters look like chubby, what makes a character chubby. It's obviously a subjective standard. But instead of attacking Kevin over his chubby fit post, this person leads by example, and they make their own interpretation of what they think a chubby / plus size model looks like. And they have...
You know what? Yeah. You know what? I can see that. Yeah, that's definitely a chubby type person right there.
Have it right here. However, even this would attract toxicity from people who are angry about Kevin, where this person would say, here, fixed it up for you. Here's some key things you got wrong. And they would literally do a I fixed your art moment right here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't chubby. That's fat. That's fat right there. I'm just saying, you know. That's fat. If your stomach is literally slouching over your belt or so, right? Your waist belt or so, you know? You know, it's like super it's super out there, right? Like a beer gut kind of type of thing. You know, you can see it in a drawing, right? You can see her stomach literally like it's overlapping or so, right? At like the bottom part of her, like, you know, the bottom part right here, like it's almost down a little bit, like more towards her like vagina, right? You just fat, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Yeah, that's just you just fat, man. That's it. Like the last picture, right? The last picture. This I consider that as chubby. I consider that as chubby, to be honest. But like if you have that specifically, right? It's a little bit more fat, to be honest. I would have responded to Ko's question by saying we can take a DNA test and find out she has a percentage of melon depending on the percentage of black delegation. Can welcome her in, just like, whoa, Vicky.
Here, where the artist would reply saying, "Look man, while I very much appreciate your input, I didn't ask for you to directly fix my art. You could have just told me your input without touching my drawing. Chubbiness have different sizes and body shapes to it. It's not a specific shape. I understand if you're not happy with my work, and I happily told people I'll do more body shapes for plus size models soon, but that doesn't give you the right to revise my work," which is
That's very true, actually. That's actually very true. That's very true. This person did not ask for your, did not ask you to fix their art. Like they didn't even, they didn't ask you, for you to do touch-ups, or anything like that, right? This person's practicing on doing, chubbiness, because chubby is definitely is a wide variety, because like, chubby in over here is fat in the Asian territory, right? But then chubby in the Asian territory is considered over here being what, normal or skinny or so over here on this side, basically. So I get mad if someone revises my art without my consent too. Yeah, same for me too as well. So
a very fair and appropriate response to what this user was doing, who would deflect all of the criticism launched at them by saying, "Sorry, I have autism." Well, eventually Kevin would make a follow-up to all of this stuff, explaining what's going on and why.
Go, can I fix your art? No. Is this about the Missouri thing? Yeah, it's about the Missouri thing. Yeah, it is. Well, it's not really the Missouri thing. It's just the chubby fit thing. That's all it is to it. So, fact to be like, who the hell are you? Go, can I make your art worse without your permission? No.
Why they're blocking certain people and what their thought process was with all these posts. So Kevin says this: different body standards exist. You are quickly projecting and forcing your own onto others. I struggle to gain weight and my art style leans towards skinny. I think chubby is super adorable and my ideal is obviously different from yours. We all have body problems in real life. I don't know you, I don't represent you, nor am I an authority or your therapist. Deal with it. Also, I blocked you because you use slurs, attack, harass, gossip, and accuse me of R-word and pedo. Your profile is filled with vile words, and you clearly don't enjoy my sense of humor. Here is your explanation. Go check the boxes yourself. To my soldiers, stay tuned for more epic content. You ain't seen nothing yet. What I'm about to do with this character. And
oh shit. Oh shit. Sheesh. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. You ain't seen nothing yet. What I'm gonna do with these characters. Hey, yo, what do you mean by that? Hey, yo, Kevin, what you mean by that, huh? What you mean by that, Kevin?
in fact, they would make another post after that jokingly saying, "Guys, what song is this and why is she what is she holding? Should I make a VTuber asset?" Obviously, poking fun at the controversy they got into a few months over that asset. But anyways, that's going to do it for this situation. Obviously, another round of unhinged users dogpiling on Kevin because they want clout. At the end of the day, like I said multiple times in this video, it's not about any sort of fair criticism. It's not
Kevin do be cooking. I do have to say, Kevin do be cooking. I used one of Kevin's assets actually.
about actually caring about these specific things. It's about harassment and dogpiling for attention and clout on Twitter. And Kevin is just the latest target for people to do that towards. And again, if people would give this sort of energy that they gave Kevin's post about body shaming and all these issues to legitimate bad areas like on Twitter and TikTok, where eating disorders are glorified by people in big accounts, and there's just terrible body shaming, anorexia, like people literally starving themselves to death. There is a lot of really bad people in those spaces, and I wish they would direct their attention towards those legitimate bad actors instead of Kevin, who's just making a VTuber asset and model and using a term chubby fit that people are misinterpreting and chopping off at just chubby. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I'll put a link to Kevin's account in the description. Make sure to check it out. Check out his VTuber assets and his art as well.
I should probably check out his VTuber assets actually, to be honest. But yeah, no, nonetheless though, like, man, leave Kevin alone, man. Shit, man. that's like my final message or so for the video. Or so just man, just leave the dude alone, bro. He's like he's doing what he's got to do. You know, he's making bank. He's making money. You know, shit. He got that V Shoujo. He got that V Shoujo money. No joke. Like, because his shit is good. That's why. That's the reason why. I just feel like these other people are just jealous. I can sense the jealousy that like Kevin is making bank or so. You know, Kevin making that good money. To be honest. Yeah, just let him do his own thing, man. Honestly, it's like it's not that crazy. Personally, like I don't really find it offensive, to be honest. What he does, you know. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I like his you know, I do like his rigging. His rigging is very very nice, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I don't for me personally, I don't really take it seriously. So for the Kevin, you know, Kevin does his own shit, you know. I don't mind it. Shit. Let him do his own shit, you know. But yeah, anyways, it's a little bit of a long video, you know, but hey, sometimes you gotta dissect some of these at the same time, you know, trying to take a look at this, you know, especially this man. Anything with anything when Kevin's name is brought up or so, it's kind of like I'm just kind of like rolling my eyes and I'm just kind of like, what happened this time? Who's trying to pick on Kevin this time? You know, so yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Anyways, peace. This might be Kevin's villain origin story. I approve. Set the community ablaze. Now I'm proud of being named Kevin. By the way, I just saw the news about Charlie taking indefinite hiatus and will be leaving the podcast and tread. Charlie? Moist critical? Question mark? Is that what we're talking about? Where's that? Where's that? Did he posted that on Twitter or something? Kevin will now exclusively make chubby models to spite Twitter. Well, they're chubby fit, to be honest. They are chubby fit. Where's that video at for the Charlie one or so? Or did he post it on Twitter or something like that? I don't think he has a Twitter though. I don't think he does. At least not to my knowledge. Hey Anna. Is it Penguin? Is it Penguin 0? Or do we do? Is it a moist critical? Do I do? Oh, there it is. What are you talking about, Anna? Charlie's on vacation because he lost his Sneeko question mark or the backlash from it. Where is it at anyways? Is it this one right here? Oh, from Dexterdo, that's why. he wants to go on an indefinite hiatus. Moist Critical is scaling back his time on the internet, according to an announcement sent to Patreon subscribers. That's why. Hey everyone, effective immediately, Charlie has made a decision to leave both the official podcast and Red Thread. He wants to go on an indefinite hiatus to scale back his time spent on the internet. We obviously wish him the best. For everyone to respect his decision and for all to know that the show will always be open. What is happening here? Hold on. We obviously wish him the best. For everyone to respect his decision and for all to know that the show will always be open for him to drop by and talk shop should he wish to return. The official podcast Red Thread and Criminally Stupid are not going anywhere. Holy shit. What? He's been posting daily for a long time. He deserves a break. True. I don't know if you guys even read this. It says he's just quitting a podcast, not quitting YouTube. Well, of course he's not quitting YouTube, of course. He's just stepping away. I don't know. He's probably just like stepping away from the internet, right? For a hot moment. Moist Critical training arc? Come on now. Please don't tell me you know about Moist Man saying that. What? What are you talking about, Moist Man? I only know the fucking misinput all the damn time, the meme itself. He's pulling his cock out. He's buffing up. Soon he won't need clips. Yep, he won't be needing the clips. If Sneeko makes you hold an L, you have to retire, Lamafo. No way Sneeko ended your career. Sneeko sent someone into retirement. Can someone explain what happened? One of the goats gone because of a PDF file. Defender debated him. Oh, this is very interesting. This is actually I was actually not expecting this to come out today. Oh, this came out like 2 hours ago, roughly. Yeah, this came out like 2 hours ago. I thought they ended on good terms. I have no idea. I have not seen the entire VOD for specifically for that. I only saw the Turkey Tom. I only saw the Turkey Tom for that. But wow, dude, that is crazy though. Effective immediately, Charlie has made the decision to leave both the official podcast and Red Thread. Yeah, but he wants to go on an indefinite hiatus to scale back his time spent on the internet. Okay, so he's leaving the official podcast and the Red Thread. I don't know what the Red Thread is. I don't know. I don't really watch his like I didn't even know he had like a podcast that he was with at the same time. So, well, if he's going to take a break off the internet, well, hey man, you know what? Well deserved, to be honest, if he is. I think it's good to step back away from the internet, you know. He went on a hiatus to track down Sneeko, John Wick style. Yeah, no, you know, this one just came out of nowhere, to be honest. That's actually crazy. Charlie basically canceled himself saying what he said. So they are happy to welcome back someone who supported genital mutilation for minors. Disgusting. Yeah, definitely. It is kind of a bit of a weird timing or so for that to happen too. Because then now everyone's thinking like, oh, Sneeko, you know, made Moist Critical retire. Oh man, he couldn't handle the L. You know, he has to go away. You know, or whatever other. You know, because a lot of the comment sections are saying like, damn man, Sneeko burned his ass. Damn, Sneeko killed this man's career. Man, Sneeko did this. Sneeko did that. You know, so it's just kind of like, you know, it's just kind of like that right now at the moment. So, yeah, wow. So if he's stepping away from the internet, that means are we not gonna see any more? Are we not gonna see any moist critical videos for a while? Damn, that's actually kind of crazy. That's actually kind of wild then. Rest in peace, Jesus. Rest in peace. We knew you well. Sneako's about to have the hardest crash and burn since Icarus. Man, Sneako's probably gonna be like, is Sneako like? I'm curious. I assume it's this. I assume it's this one, right? Does he say anything about this? Holy shit, he does. Moist Critical put out a statement saying he's quitting the internet after our debate. For years, everyone has seen cancel culture attack me, and I had never quit. My advice is to never take a break and never show weakness. Keep your head up, brother. Moist Critical. He's not quitting the internet. He's just quitting a podcast and another thing. He's just gonna take a break from the internet. I honestly, to be honest, I cannot take Sneeko seriously, to be honest. You're right, doing the Sakuda thing. He doesn't even take himself seriously. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not that serious, to be honest, you know. Saying that Moist Critical is quitting the internet. No, he's not. He's not quitting the internet. He's just quitting a goddamn fucking podcast. And well, whatever the fuck a red thread is, I've never heard of red thread ever. So, and then he's just only gonna he's just taking a break from the internet. That's about it. He'll be back. He'll be back. Don't worry about it. He'll be back. Everything will be fine. It's not gonna be the end of the world or anything like that, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. But I know for a fact, Sneako's definitely celebrating with this shit. To be honest, what the fuck he tweeted this shit out at 5:03 in the morning? Who the fuck is awake at 5:03 in the morning? What kind of psychopath are you? To be honest, what the fuck? Holy shit! To be honest, Sneako's the first person in real life to receive a Superman punch. Well, get me out of this goddamn fucking webpage. Anyways, yeah, that was pretty interesting. I wasn't really expecting. I was actually that came out of really out of left field. Interesting that it came out in the in his was his Patreon subscribers. That's interesting. He got up stories. Yeah, I think it's a good time to take a break from the internet now with how much things going on. Yeah. Yeah, there's been quite a lot of crazy things that's been happening this entire year overall. Definitely there's been a lot of crazy stuff, to be honest. So yeah, definitely a break from the internet would definitely be a good one. So but yeah, hey man, you know what? That's good. That's good that he's taking a break, you know. He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be better. He'll be better than ever. He'll be all refreshed and everything and all that stuff, you know, taking a break from the internet as well, you know. Sometimes I wish I could do that too, but I can't do that right now, so. But anyways, yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting overall though. Was definitely not expecting. Was definitely not expecting to hear that Mr. Charlie himself is taking a break. You know, so yeah, he's just quitting. He's just quitting a podcast and something about Red Thread or something like that. I've never heard of it. So, and then he's just taking a hiatus or so from the internet, and that's about it. So. You're just taking a break. Taking a little vacation or so. Which is not bad though. So it's well deserved because this man uploads like almost like every single day, so well he does upload every single day. Sakamoto days? Is that what I think that is? Huh, interesting. Sakamoto days? How come this reminds me of Sakamoto-kun from that one anime? Sakamoto days. The legendary hitman Taro Sakamoto bans his comrades to face off against the looming threat of assassins to ensure the peaceful life with his beloved family in his long-awaited anime adaptation. Huh, interesting. I heard the manga was really good. Let's hope the Netflix well, the animation doesn't look too bad compared to that one other anime where it was like literally a slideshow. And they literally fucked it up so hard or so, which was kind of disappointing because the live adaptation of the anime was 10 times more better than whatever the fucking anime show was called again. What was the name of that show again? What was the name of the show? Yeah, this shit was fucking funny. Like yeah, Goku Shufudo. There you go. That's the name of the live action or so. Cause look at this shit.
Oh, Tokimek, Hiramek, Omoiro, Justice, Star, Ocean, Pinky, Police, Crab Cat, Neopolis Girl.
Oh my fucking god, dude. That shit is so fucking funny, dude. This fucking show was hilarious.
A few moments later.
Oh, ひまわりも食べるか?
何それ、吉祥。
ひなり。
吉祥とか言わない。どこでそんなこと覚えたの?
I love this fucking show. This show is fucking hilarious, to be honest. Yeah. This was my favorite. This one right here is my favorite here. The confrontation with this other dude was so fucking great. Look at this shit.
閉店しております。
もうかりまっか。
ぼちぼちでんな。ほなまた来るわ。またのお越しをお待ちしております。
Fucking A, dude. This shit was funny. Oh yeah, the pose one, man. The pose one was fucking hilarious, man. This one was fucking funny. This fucking yoga episode was so hilarious.
お前こそ何しとんじゃ。ここは俺らの島や。島の割に胸にお試し体験シール貼っとるじゃないの。あ？それはそうと、その服。タツ、お前の忘れ物じゃ。虎だけにわしにぴったりじゃけ。着させてもろうたわ。虎次郎、それはヒョウや。ヒョウ。虎じゃ。ヒョウはヒョウ。猫かじゃ。
はい、始めますよ。
Man, I tell you, man, this show was funny.
つま先、頭の先へ下ろして、両手をマットにつきましょう。
Damn, I have not done yoga in such a long time, to be honest. I'm probably fucking rusty at yoga now. I used to do this.
何かの形に似てますね。
組長に木刀でどつかれた時のポーズ。
When the boss kicks your ass with his wooden sword.
はい、好きのポーズですね。
組長にゴルフクラブで。
When the boss kicks your ass with his golf club pose.
The
lotus pose. When I mess up and prepare myself to get my fingers chopped off pose. Oh god, dude, this fucking show is so funny. Half lord of the fishes pose. Yeah, I know this pose. From the driver's seat, you take this car and abandon it in the mountains as he hands me the keys pose. This is the recline. Okay, so this is the reclining hero pose, right? That's the name of it.
背中をゆっくりマットに下ろしましょう。あれ、
When a bullet hits your face cleanly and penetrates pose. Oh my god, dude, I fucking love this show. This show's like my favorite show. Out of all the shows that I've ever seen, this is still my fucking favorite show because it's so fucking funny. Miko finds you drinking her boba and beats you with the chocolate pose. When your stomach gets stabbed by a knife pose. Oh my god. Dumbasses. Oh, this last part is so funny. I love this one. I love how she calls them dumbasses. Oh my god, it's so fucking. I love this show, dude. This show is so fucking funny. Oh my gosh, this is like my favorite. This is my favorite show. Like Goku Shufudo is my favorite show. Fuck the anime. The live action one was the best one. The live action is always the best one, to be honest. Oh, life is hard for an otaku, dude. This one's so funny.
そうそう聞いてくれよ。今度さ、うちの姪っ子が誕生日なんだけどね。なんかアニメの DVD を。
She says she wants an anime DVD.
アニメですか？ほら、なんだっけ？ この前おもちゃ屋で見たほらもうダメだよ一文字も出てこねえ。ネオポリスガール。そう、正解。何、サカお前詳しいの？
まさか。
あんなもんちっちゃい子供が見るようなアニメだもんな。
僕がちっちゃい子供しか見ないアニメだと分かってない。このバカ。
He doesn't get it. This idiot doesn't get it.
どうした？
いや、
What's
わかんない
wrong?
ですね。子供向けのアニメは。
だよな。逆に詳しかったら気持ち悪いよ。
It would be creepy if he did.
よっしゃ。今日仕事終わったら軽く飲みに行くか。
いいっすね。
でね、実は今月ちょっとピンチでさ、悪いんだけど今日に限っては割り勘にさせてもらえる？
すいません。今日予定あるの忘れてました。また今度誘ってください。
何が？
あ、はい。
誰かいんの？酒井？酒井？なんだあいつ。
我慢我慢。待っててくれよ、オーシャンポリス。
He's literally saving up his money for a figurine.
君を手に入れるためなら食事なんて。
I would gladly split all the meals. He has his he does have his priorities straight, you know. The life of an otaku. Tough times. Tough times, huh? Tough times for a life in otaku. Goku Shifudo is just so, it's just so funny. The live action version of this show is the best, to be honest. If you don't watch the anime. The anime version sucks ass. The live action one is the better one, to be honest. Yeah. It was good. It was really good. It was a really good show, so. I wish they would have made another season though. Oh, dude, that would have been so great if they actually made another season. Can I show you a VTuber legend clip? A VTuber legend clip? What do you mean a VTuber legend clip? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What is that? What do you mean by that? Goku Shifudo, man. I don't want to watch Goku Shifudo again. Oh, an anime about being a VTuber? I think I might know what you're talking about, probably. Wait, the Mr. Beast team responded? Holy shit, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I wasn't really expecting there to be more.
だって今まで見えたカードから逆算するとゲーム開始から手札に温存してなきゃありえないし。
I see Data Live. What the fuck? I see Data Live right here. What the fuck? What the fuck?
いけるいける。なんでこんな時に加減権持ってるんだよ。
What the fuck? Senator Dark's account?
Played a video game last year.
Probably. So this is supposed to be Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is supposed to be Yu-Gi-Oh! What is it? What is that new one? What is that new Yu-Gi-Oh? That new Yu-Gi-Oh! shit? It's supposed to be that new. Supposed to represent Yu-Gi-Oh or so. Did Mr. Beast actually responded? No way. The Mr. Beast team apparently responded. Oh, it's probably the one dude, right? Right? Let me see. Oh yeah. It's just literally the one guy that responded or so. That's about it. Anyways, chat. That's been pretty fun. I think we should probably end it here for today, you know. We gotta get some sleepy sleep or so. I think it's time to rest after what the fuck happened today, to be honest. After what happened today, I need to get some rest, I'm gonna be honest with you. Too much shenanigans. Too much shenanigans, to be honest. Too much shenanigans be happening. Oh my god, look who it is. Look who it is, chat. Look who's live right now.
I'm giving up on Twitch. If I had the money, I would have subbed to every.
Damn, commercials. Very sad, chat. Very sad indeed. Is that who I think that is? Is this who I think this is?
That is the way to go. I still don't have pants on though.
You have a dress, so.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Yes.
Not...
Yes, it
well,
is.
At least it hangs there.
Yes, it is. No, you gotta stay up like Sneeko. No,
Yeah,
is that Shy Lily? I'll let her
I need to
raid.
have pants on, or else they.
See, as I
compare
told you
to
guys, she
playing
became a
with,
fleshy
his, yeah,
VTuber.
swinging
So, just letting you know. So, yeah.
combat table. Oh, cute. Okay, no, that.
She became a fleshy VTuber. So, hold on. Let's pop up. Hold on. I'm just waiting for the commercials. I'm just waiting for the commercials. No one cares about energizers and stuff like that, you know. I'm just waiting for the goddamn fucking. Motherfucker, dude, are you serious? Oh my lord, dude, the amount of fucking advertisements.
You know I have to show my.
Just ran out for ads, and I got another series of ads. If I can quote the SpongeBob narrator, one eternity later.
Her mic keeps cutting in and out.
Did I promise?
Her mic is peaking.
I hope you escape soon. I hope you do. But you're my favorite VTuber in general. You're so cute. You're so sweet. She's so sweet. She's so nice.
Well, there you go, chat. Well, there she is.
Sweet. I shall.
Anyways.
How long do you have to be at work for?
Let's go raid EXO, shall we? Anyways, chat, thank you guys for coming by as always. Very much appreciate yourself, of course. For those who sticked around, you know, make sure you stand up, stretch your legs, walk around a little bit, you know, get something to eat, snack on something. Thank you guys for coming by as always. Very much appreciated or so. And for those living on the other side, you know, make sure you take care of yourself, okay? All right. We didn't get the chance to play any games today because the whole Mr. Beast shit and this one other dude or so. Got to do some investigations as what kind of shenanigans this person was. All I gotta say is shenanigans. That's all I gotta say. It's just straight up shenanigans. That's it, you know. So, anyways, it's time to do that, and then also the free raid message as well for those who do not have a subscribble, of course. We're gonna rate ourselves some good old EXO. Good old EXO. She has, you know. You guys take care. You guys be safe. So much shenanigans that we've been messing around with, to be honest. Hopefully we'll play some games. Hopefully we'll play some games tomorrow or so, which are kind of needed, to be honest, after all of this shit, to be honest. So, anyways, you guys take care. You guys be safe. All right, guys. I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm probably gonna go pass out. I was gonna think of editing the video, but I was gonna be like, yeah, you know what? I'll probably do it when I wake up or so. Take care, guys. Be safe. Bye-bye, everybody. Ciao.